Hey guys, Jordan here, and in this video I want to talk about one thing you can do to get huge buy-in from business owners in meetings. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed with your notification bell turned on. Let's get started with this video. Okay guys, so we're having a nice and chilled one today. We're on the sofa and I wanted to make this video because I was inspired by an event a couple of days ago and it triggered a thought in my mind and made me think about one thing I've been doing in all of my meetings ever since I started digital marketing. And this one thing, actually without a doubt, is one of the main contributing factors to how I've managed to sign up all my clients, without a shadow of a doubt. And I want to just tell you the story and the event that happened that made me realise this, and we'll move on to what it actually is in a moment. And this isn't going to be a long video today, by the way, guys. So obviously, as you guys all know, I recently bought a brand new car, a BMW M4 competition pack. And it's a lovely, lovely car. If you haven't already seen it on my social media, go check out my previous video where I do the grand reveal. And it's a performance vehicle. It's a very nice performance vehicle, very sought over, sought after car. And it's been getting a lot of attention, as you would expect, because not many people see them around. They're not a particularly common car. They're not a particularly rare car either. But they are a desirable vehicle, desirable performance vehicle. And everywhere I go, I get a lot of attention from the car. So I go to the shops and people will speak to me. I'll go into the city and people will mention it to me. I'm getting lots of messages about it. It gets a lot of attention. But when you're going out your daily routine, like let's say the last 5 days since I've had it, it can get a little bit annoying sometimes. Of course, people are excited to see the vehicle, they're excited to see the car, to hear the car even more so. So people love to have a chat and they love to speak about it. But what I've noticed is, even when I'm going down to the shops, lots of the time when I'm speaking to people, they only want to speak to me to find out what it is I actually do for a living because they see that I'm young. And I also want to find out whether I paid for it, I leased it, or I financed it. Like, they're just trying to find out information about me. They have ulterior motives. They're not actually that interested in the car. They're just interested in the fact that I'm a 24-year-old with a nice performance vehicle. And I can see right through that. I can already see through that in less than a week after buying this car. The people that are speaking to me, I can tell which guys have ulterior motives. And as I said, when you go through your daily routine, it can get a little bit annoying when you keep stumbling across the same kind of person again and again. So the other morning after the gym, I think it was Sunday, it was like 7 AM, I was coming out of the gym and I could see someone stood by my car, just looking at it, and I thought, oh, here we go, here's going to be someone else, which is absolutely fine. By the way, I don't mind like people mentioning, like I love having conversation with people. It's just when you can sense that someone's not actually talking to you for genuine reasons. And this guy said to me, hey, oh man, is this your car? I was like, yeah. He's like, it's incredible. He's like, wow, that's the competition package, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, it is. He was like, that's got the full carbon fibre kit and the HID display. The heads-up display, sorry. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, that's the 20-spoke alloy wheels. And he was so genuinely interested in that car that I stood there and I had like a 15-20 minute conversation with him. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation because he was so passionate about that vehicle. He didn't once ask me what I do for a living. He didn't once ask me how much money I make or how much money the car cost me or whether I financed or leased it or what my arrangement was at all, because all he cared about was that vehicle. And because I had a passion for that vehicle as well, I was so willing to have that conversation with him, and we exchanged names. I see him in the gym. I saw him in the gym this morning and we said hi to each other. He's a really cool guy and he instantly gained my respect because he had genuine interest in the car and not in me and what it is I do and what my arrangement was with that vehicle, which everybody else has. And he singled himself out from everybody else that I've had a conversation with about it. And that led me on to this thought. That's exactly what I do in absolutely all of my meetings with business owners. Now, as you guys all know, my standing point with niching is I don't think you have to niche down in social media marketing. I don't think you have to reach out to just one industry. I think you can reach out to multiple. But one thing that I want to make absolutely clear is I strongly think that you should only reach out to niches that you have a genuine interest in. You shouldn't be, if you hate the gym so much with a passion, then you should not be contacting gym owners and fitness owners because you've got no interest in their product whatsoever. and you're not going to be able to get buy-in from that business owner, okay? But like me, for instance, okay, I'll use my hair transplant clinic as an example. I went and had a hair transplant. I went into that clinic and I had my hair transplant done, and I thought, you know what, these guys are a big opportunity for my service, because they weren't doing an awful lot on social media. And so I pitched them on my service that same very day, and I was so genuinely interested in the product. I'd even invested in the product. I was getting a hair transplant done that day, and it was so easy to sign them up. I've never ever signed up a client that easy before, because they knew that I understood the ins and outs of that business. I was the perfect person to run their social media, because I had gone through that exact client acquisition process that I would have to put other people through. And so I literally dropped all of my marketing strategy out of the window, because it was such an easy sale, and they are one of my favourite clients to work with, an absolutely excellent client, because I have such a good personal relationship with them, because I'm emotionally attached in their business, because of course I had the treatment done myself. Now, I'm not saying you have to buy your client's products and use their services, but you have to at least be interested in them. I mean, the same again with dentists. I've got a couple of dentist clients. Now, I had my teeth whitened like 2-3 years ago, so they're not like like glaringly white at the minute, but I have had them done in the past. I've never had braces or anything like that, but when I go into dentist meetings, I show genuine interest, and I mention the fact that, by the way, I had my teeth done a couple of years ago, so I understand the process, and I've got a genuine passion for it. I understand the importance of having a nice smile, and because it frames your face nicely, and I talk about things like that because I am actually genuinely interested. I want my teeth to be nice. I look after my teeth. I brush, I floss, I use mouthwash and all of that rubbish, because it's important to keep on top of your dental health. And same again with gyms. I'm passionate about the gym. I work out every single morning. One of my clients is the gym that I actually attend, and as such it's so much easier to sign up them clients. Same again with restaurants. I love food. That's why I talk about restaurants, because I've got restaurant clients, and when I go in, I speak to business owners and I mention the fact, oh, that food looks good, when we're talking in the meeting, and the waiter is taking something along, and I'm like, wow, that looks good. Or I talk about the last meal I had in that restaurant, and I will always try and eat in the restaurants that I'm pitching. I will eat in the restaurants before I actually go in them, so I have an understanding of their business, and I can actually talk about that with the business owner and show them that I am genuinely interested in their specific business. So if a business owner, let's say I'm going through the kind of discovery stage of a meeting, when you're talking about what services they sell and what sells well, what doesn't sell well, what businesses they're busy, what days they're busy on, what days they're not so busy on, I will show genuine interest in those reasons as well. So it's not just the actual product itself. So let's just say, we don't sell well for burgers on Tuesdays. Let's say they say that. I would really show that I am interested in the reasons behind that they are not selling well on Tuesdays. Is it the price? Is it the people? Is it the area they're based in? I will show genuine interest in their problems, even though those problems don't directly affect the meeting at all. Look at that. Those problems are things that I need to overcome once I've signed that client up. But I think a massive problem that people have in meetings is that they don't actually show enough interest in the issues that business owner is having. It happened myself recently. I'm working with someone at the moment, and I don't want to reveal too much. I'm working with a marketer, a very big online marketer, on a personal project of mine, which will all make sense in a couple of months' time. And I went through 50 people before I actually chose him. And I signed up, and all these 50 people, I had like phone calls with them, not every single one of them, some people had just messaged me, but I had so many people reach out to me, and this guy, I had one telephone conversation with him for 15 minutes, and I paid him that very same day, and I'm talking multiple thousands of pounds is what I paid this guy. It's a huge financial commitment, but because he showed so much genuine interest in my business model, what I do as a person, where I want to take my personal brand, and or the whole digital marketing, and he just had so much passion for what I wanted to do, I was like, this is the guy that I want to market my business. This is the guy that I want to work with on this personal branding project that I'm working on at the moment, because he was so interested in myself as a person. And yeah, I don't want to go around in circles, guys. That's all I really wanted to cover in this. I wanted to tell you guys about the power of genuine interest, and yeah, it is so powerful. So My best advice to you, if you're reaching out to niches that you have no interest in, stop doing it. And if you are in meetings, if you're attending meetings and you're finding that you're not getting much buy-in from those business owners, start being interested. Start showing that you care. Okay, how is that business owner? How is a restaurant owner going to trust you to? Let's say it's a vegan restaurant owner. Okay, if you're reaching out to vegan restaurants, how is a vegan restaurant owner going to trust you or understand that you're going to be the right person to market their business if all over your Instagram and Facebook and all what you talk about, and you're like, actually, I'm not a vegan. I love steaks. I love like mixed grills and stuff, but I can still market you. How are they going to trust you? How are they going to understand, and how are they going to get buy-in for you that you are a good marketer and you're the right person to build their business? Okay, but if I was a vegan myself and I went into a vegan restaurant and I shared my passion for veganism, I'm going to sell that business like that, okay? I'm not even going to have to sell it because I've shown genuine interest in that business. And that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to cover today. Don't want to go around in circles. Actually, I'm going to be recording a day in the life video on Thursday. I uploaded one of these before and it was really, really popular. So I'm going to be doing it again, and I've got a really busy day on Thursday. I've got some meetings in the morning. All afternoon, I'm with one of my content creators, and we're going to be taking some amazing photos of the M4 in like a derelict construction site, which will be really cool. We're going to have some studio time and get some regular content as well. So I'm going to be documenting that whole process. Hopefully it's going to be a really, really valuable video. So it'll be from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep. So yeah, I'm looking forward to releasing that. Probably be uploaded on Friday. Okay, guys, if you've got any questions, please do drop them down below and share this with someone who you think will get value from it. And I'll be back again on Friday. Cheers, guys.